Hey guys, so today Michelle, otherwise known on DeviantArt as Jaquelidor, who's better known for her metamorphosized to malleability story series that I've talked about here, recently finished up a annual an annual story series that she did called Melting Mai, which is on Melting Mai or May or whatever, but it's Melting MEI. That's the name of the character. It's Me, Melting Mia, Melting Mia, I guess. And she, I thought, did a good job on the series. You know, she gave an origin how Mia, gained the abilities of being able to, melt down into a puddle, shapeshift, and basically go all liquidy and goopy and all that, and have certain fun, if you know what I mean, with it, certain NFSW, erotic, pleasurable fun. And she really started to pick up on that aspect for the story and the character around the end of part two, but mostly throughout part three. And part four was a proper conclusion, if not cliffhanger, for a continuation next May with this character and another character involved called, I think, Zubia, I think, who is responsible for creating the substance, basically the liquid, the massage liquid that basically was supposed to, I guess, originally just relax the muscles of anybody that's stressed from a day of work or a hard day of doing whatever. But in this case, the formula allows that person to literally become living goo, if you will, literally melt into a puddle and stuff like that. So basically, today she finished up the final part of it. And, honestly, I thought, in my opinion, and I said this in a comment, I thought maybe she could potentially do a bonus continuation of it, like she does on occasions for metamorphosized to malleability. She could do a bonus continuation for it because this is a five Monday month, basically a 5 to 4 month, depending on how things are structured. It's a 5 to 4 week month, and mainly means we have like four. We usually get about 4 or 5 Mondays, maybe 6 Mondays. Like I said, depending on how it's structured. And I kind of suggested that you got next Monday. I mean, I know next Monday's Memorial Day. Everybody's going to be out paying the respects and everything. At certain grave sites and everything, and all that. That I completely understand because my family on both sides does that as well. But it's also like the semi-official beginning of summer. So I figured, unless she's got plans, and no, she probably does, and unless she's already got something planned out as a side story for Metamorphosized to Malleability, that doing a bonus story for Melting Mai, kind of like a 4.5 continuation, like she does with at times with Metamorphosized to Malleability, I think would be worth it. I think it would be worth it because, you know, because here's the thing: a lot could happen in a year. Not saying that she won't be able to remember where she left off in the last one, because she can go back and check it here on her DeviantArt, there on her DeviantArt page and everything. She can go back, reread it, make sure she knows where she left off, and then continue. I'm not saying I'm not saying she won't be able to do that, but I think with a whole year ahead of us, a lot could happen. And I'm just suggesting to her, if she watches this, that maybe she could try to do just a 4.5 continuation and then go from there. And then basically kind of leave it at that. Maybe open the door for other people like myself, like people like DA user, Gummy writer or anybody else to, come in and maybe continue the story in their own way throughout the summer or throughout the year, kind of keep the characters fresh and in the minds of everybody, including herself, so that come next May, she'll be, ready and able, unless things come up, to continue the story. Now, like I said, the story is really good. She gave it a great, like I said at the beginning, she gave it a good origin. She gave the character Mia, opportunities to learn about the powers and have certain, like I said, NFSW erotic fun with it, pleasurable fun. And it got to a point that in the final part that she uploaded today, that the character had learned that, she only had that ability temporarily. And that she just needed a certain amount of the formula to gain that ability. And there's a part in the final part here where when she realizes she doesn't have that ability anymore, she goes to the trash can in the bathroom where she put the bottle at that contained the formula, saw that there was just a tiny bit left, dipped it out on her tongue, swallowed it, and regained the abilities. And then she went back to her friend, I think her name's Zubia or Zura, and got another vial, drank that, and basically regained the abilities again, and decided she wanted to share it with Zuri, with her friend, because her friend is the reason she gained these powers. And like I said, it leaves things off on a cliffhanger, but honestly, the way it's left off, I believe there is room for at least a 4.5 bonus continuation of it, so that at least there's, in my opinion, a conclusion to where her friend now has the abilities, and then you could start off, within the next year, off fresh with what you got planned for the characters, or what she has planned for the characters. But overall, I do suggest checking out this annual, monthly, yearly story series that she did. I think you might like it. And Michelle, Jaquelidor, if you're watching, I do suggest that, and I'm sure I'm not the only one alone in this, that you should try at least to do a 4.5 continuation. I'm sure you're considering that to properly, round things out and, really, set things up for a proper continuation, next May, to where now you'll have both characters with the powers, but, you've already established before that, both, you've already established that both have the powers now, and like I said, you could start off next May kind of fresh and everything, with them having fun and maybe going out and introducing other close friends of theirs to the same abilities. So, it's just a suggestion. You don't have to do it, but overall, guys, but maybe maybe you can consider it, and maybe, like I say, you are starting to think about it as well. But overall, guys, I do suggest checking it out. And Michelle, I think you're doing a great job. Hope you do more. Can't wait for the next part in Metamorphosized to Malleability. I like where that's going, especially with the Christmas timeline you got going with it, and a certain particular gift that she wants to, Briella wants to give Crystal. So looking forward to that moment. And yeah, can't wait to see what else you have. Can't wait to see when you continue the Becoming Unlimited storyline, whenever that will be. And really, guys, that's about it. So the link will be provided in the description. Check it out if you like. It's a good story. It's a fun little, like I say, monthly annual story. And hopefully, Michelle, if she's watching this, if you're watching this, Michelle, Jack LaCour, that you might consider doing that 4.5 continuation as a bonus to kind of like be able to start fresh within the next year, with the knowledge, knowing that, with the knowledge of knowing, I should say, that both characters have the ability already established from that like final 4.5 part, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, though, guys, let me know what your thoughts are down below. Comment if you like in the premiere. in the live chat during the premiere, as well as in the comments. Like I said, link will be in the description to check it out. And that's all I'm going to say, guys. So until next time, God bless. Take care. I am out.